Phantoms step outside from the warm chamber, their eyes scanning the space before looking onto the imposing sight before them. Now row upon row of massive tanks stretch towards the ceiling. As all of them approaches the tank with a sense of purpose, their footsteps echo off walls against the wooden floor when driving rain droplets are pouring, slightly increasing the intensity of theirs. Jimin and Seokjin reach out with their muscular arms, their hands grasping for the heavy metallic seals that secure the tanks with a series of loud clanks. That seals are closed one by one. "Let's open all tanks at once," he said deeply when Namjoon nodded, agreeing on him. As their movements are precise, their faces set in determined expressions as the last seal is opened. All Phantoms gaze observe the contents within the tanks as Namjoon and Jungkook stood hands firmly grasping the bleak armor guns they have retrieved from the tanks as their bleak from exuding a sense of precision. Their hands moving with a fluid grace that belies the deadly intent of the weapons they hold, Rakov's darting back and forth, satisfied with the cautious glare of fingers caressing the armory with long experience. Hyosuk and Suga with calm moves unwrap the leather bags, revealing a cache of dismal bullets. Hyosuk's eyes narrow, inspecting their hard texture with a practiced gaze, searching for any imperfection, fully satisfied with what he holds. Suga opened the tip of bullets, revealing a small cavity filled with tiny atomic grains as his each action remained calculated. With calm move, he replaces the bullets in the bag and clicking against each other of bullets break the silence. And there's a wooden table is laden with an array of deadly weapons which stands waves and yelling and wrapping around the grip with the familiarity as they hold each one up extreme details from hold to unforgiving metal. Minhyuk provided more intense armory this time, he says, taking the seat opposite of Hyosuk and Jungkook, who nodded at his statement before placing the gun on nearby table. "He will be a remarkable cohort for Phantoms for this dispatch," he ghastly said, leaving with the leather couch when Namjoon exhaled the cigarette, standing tall near the ceiling. Phantoms inspect each armor as they will accept nothing less than imperfection. The silence is broken all time by their abysmal voice in between the actions. "What happened, Jimin? Is there any dilemma?" he asked with chuckle. Jimin looked up at him at his words before placing the leather bag in the tank. "We bought these after outlying bundles so at pivotal man." Namjoon raised his brow with a grin on his face as Jimin passed him one, taking the seat near him as well. "Well, what happened about upwards?" He gulped down the liquor as his eyes remained ghastly and still. "Upwards will be consigned tomorrow evening for China." Namjoon nodded as they continued. Few days later, on Suga and Jungkook stand facing each other. They hold long wooden sticks, their hands gripping the quiz with a potent intensity. The snooker table stretches out between both. Suga lines up his shot, his eyes focuses on the target. His cue arm move with a fluid grace, striking the ball with a sharp crack as all scatter across the table. The quiz seems to become an extension of his arm. "Did Pills got dispatched early morning?" he asked, looming over the glass table like a shadow, casting an eerie glow on the array of pills spread out before him on table as his eyes lingering on each. Even another ship is on way to reach." His deep voice echoed inside the area, the cue ball spin and curve, striking its mark with a satisfying click. His each shot a masterful of skill and artistry. Both remain focused in the move, their actions and strategy merging into a seamless whole. "You both never failed to tie a snooker each time," he said with slight grin, continuing his work as well. still each time it's steamed, he said before clicking for his turn. When we sits on our ornate couch with imposing figure enveloped in the shadow, he places a cigarette between his lips. He raised the dismal lighter to ignite it so as the flames cast a faint glow on his impassive features, each frame painful reminder of the scars etched on his heart. His dark orbs seemed to glaze over as he stayed still. As he leaned back into the couch, he sighed deeply. The air is heavy with the scent of smoke, a pungent reminder of the phantom's presence. The sky has begun to turn blue. Hoseok is settled on the dark velvet couch, while Yura is sitting beside him, holding her plushie with a tiny pout on her lips, eyeing the brownies innocently. Namjoon, who is sitting on the single leathered couch with gap between his heavy femurs and some white pages spread on the glass table right in front of him, as his steady hand is cradled on one of them. Jimin lastly glanced at the bowl of soup that is placed on the table in front of Yura, getting cold as he straightened from the headrest of couch, giving a solemn face to little girl. Come here with that. Yura stood up with the bowl in her small hands, approaching the burly male with tiny steps. Jimin gestured the Kala girl to take place beside him. As she did so, that rugged hands of stoic pulled the bowl from her, filling the spoon with soup, and bowed that to Yura's mouth. You need to eat, princess, to grow strong like us. Namjoon grinned at the statement of his member while he kept his orbs on the documents he is looking through. Yura smiled and nodded obediently before she took the stew in from the hands of Stalwart, who pat her hair mildly, and the two other hulky males warmly stared at small girl. Thank you for meal, Chimchim uncle. She showed her dimples to grim-faced male. Hoseok leaned with take-off couch as he chuckled after repeating the nickname given to robust male just now in his husky voice, passing a cocky look to provoke his mate. Namjoon noticed the acts of Hoseok as he grinned at the way other is getting roused by him. Squirrel uncle, can you give a name to my new teddy? Time for Jimin to stare Hoseok as this time he let out a breathy chuckle, passing a smug look to him on the name he received from Yura as he repeated that in his forceful voice just to see the face of his member. Namjoon grinned at the both males and his beloved daughter with a glow of warmness in his orbs as he listening to them silently. At night, the sound of fire flames burning in fog while the phantoms are present in the hall with grim faces discussing about their dangerous work thoughtfully. The export of one ship of Retaline was sold just in days this time. Phantoms listened to the statement of regal men ear to ear. This will be progress for Phantom's name in the industry. Seokjin's hand cradled on the glass of wine as he take the burning liquor in one go before stating. We will get ready another ship for Japan, this time more boxes of Retaline. Jungkook spoke as he exhaled the dark clouds of smoke in the atmosphere calmly. Not just boxes, but we are exporting one more ship of our products this time. The raspy tone of Namjoon filled the dead silence of hall in seconds. Then this time we should get prepared for bundles of black money. Shuga, who is leaning against the black pillar, passed a fearless smirk to the stoic. This will increase name of phantoms, he said as he lit the cigarette tip with his rough hands. This will create obstacles in our way by increasing this much quantity. That's a risky choice. Jimin straightened the next moment he spoke before taking the glass of alcohol from table with grim face. This move in our export can cause our downturn. Jimin nodded as Hosuk poured his drink before he take gulp down, burning his throat regularly. The danger of losing has never been concern of phantoms. We should increase the amount. Namjoon nodded as he let the smoke of his burning cigarette fill the room. In order to grow our place in the industry, we have to increase the number of products too. Jungkook glanced at Namjoon before again setting his eyes on the fire flames. Jimin settled his orbs on the dark carpeted floor, not supporting the decision till now. Somehow, for the sake of others, Jungkook and Jimin nodded, agreeing with them. On the other hand, it can never happen that Phantom's products does not get sales. Seokjin smirked as well as others passed him same look except Jimin and Jungkook who seemed to not adjust with choices. Then we should get ships ready soon. All phantoms gave note to him, consumed by the desire of dark money. To be continued.